This time around, I'm going to do two different wrestlers. So we'll spin two different times. Alright, the first wrestler is Kazuchika Okada. Good way to start off this video. Okay, so we're starting things off with Kazuchika Okada. First of all, presentation. Presentation with Kazuchika Okada is very good. I've seen a lot of his entrances, and I've seen the way he comes out. He's got an amazing aura when he comes out in the ring for New Japan. Fans love to see him. He's very believable when he comes into the ring. So with presentation, I'm going to give that a solid 9. Now, cadence. Within this, he doesn't really have much of a character, per se. And the way he shows his character is interesting. He goes out there and he does stuff, but his cadence isn't anything too good. So just within all of that, I want to give that a 6. Now, it's time for range. Kazuchika Okada has a pretty decent range. He can be a heel, but for the most part, he's really good at being a babyface. He has had other characters. They haven't really worked. The character he's really had is the Rainmaker, which is really the character everyone knows, and the character that he's very much known for. So within range, I'm going to give that a 5. Dictation now. Dictation is amazing. The way he shows himself is amazing. The way he does his character as a whole is amazing. So I'm going to give that a 7. In-ring work is outstanding. If you've watched Kazuchika Okada, you would know. His matches with Kenny Omega, his matches with Shingo Takagi, his matches with Will Ospreay. I can keep going on and on for days and days about how many matches he's done, how many 5-star matches he's done, how many 5+ star matches he's done. This guy is incredible. This is the first time this has ever happened, but this is one's getting a 10. Legacy. New Japan Pro Wrestling would not be the same without Kazuchika Okada. He's made such a huge impact in the New Japan Pro Wrestling world. And he's even made an impact in AEW. Lots of AEW fans know who Okada is, mainly because of the Forbidden Door, but still. More and more people know about Kazuchika Okada, and he's making an impact because of it. So within that, I'm going to give that also a 9. That is honestly pretty solid. Alright, then let's move on to our next wrestler. Now it's time for our second wrestler for this video. Let's go. Ooh, another good one. Carl Anderson. Probably not going to be as good as Okada, but... Yes, I know. I know that Carl Anderson's name was spelt wrong in the beginning. Don't mind that. Presentation. Carl Anderson's presentation, he's got a good presentation. Over in WWE, he's got a nice aura. Over at New Japan, he seemed to have a much better aura when it came to entrances. So with Carl Anderson's presentation, I'll give that a good 7. Cadence. Sorry, Carl, but I don't really have much to say about this. 6. Range. Carl Anderson's got good range. Babyface, great stuff. Heel, great stuff. He seems to be better with his character as a heel, but he's got good range. You know what? You're getting another 7. Dictation. The way he presents his character is amazing. The way he does his promos is good. Within that, he gets a solid 8. In-ring work. Carl Anderson's had a lot of great matches. He's had a lot of great moments in ring, and he can definitely pull off some good matches. So within that, I'll give that a 7. Carl Anderson hasn't really had much of a legacy. Sure, he's made an impact, but not really a big one. Definitely not as big as Mercedes Moné or Kazuchika Okada, but definitely a bigger impact than Omos or Gringo Loco for that matter. So just because of that, Legacy will get a 5. I mean, 66%'s not awful. It's not great either, though.